Hi everyone! Today I am doing a review of two different books. The first book is Cirque du Freak, A Living Nightmare by Darren Shan. And the second book is The Alchemist. It is The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel by Michael Scott. Both books, yay! Let's start off with Cirque du Freak, A Living Nightmare. I picked up this book because I saw a great review on it. I don't remember where, but it piqued my interest and I found it at my public library. This book is about Darren and his friends. And Darren and his friends discover a poster flyer with a Cirque du Freak advertisement on the front of it for a freak circus that is coming to town. And his friend Steve goes out and he tries to get some tickets for it and they end up going. Yes, I want to note that this book is a middle grade boys book, so a lot of the humor and kind of like what's supposed to be scary is aimed at that. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed Cirque du Freak and all the cool characters in it. There's another story going on at the same time that I don't really want to ruin. And overall this book was just good fun. Now it was kind of a light read. It's really thin and so it's quite fast. Some content is a little bit on the skimmy side, but there are tons more books in the series, so I think that was kind of the point. And the fact that probably a middle grade reader would get bored if they read a super long book. I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. I recommend it if you are interested in horror stories, although honestly I didn't find this book scary at all. Or if you like circuses, or just if you enjoy this kind of genre of book, I had a lot of fun with it. I'll probably pick up the next book at some point. Next we have The Alchemist, and I also saw a review somewhere on BookTube of this book. So that's my problem. I always see reviews and then I forget to write down who gave that review and I then can't give credit. So in the future I will fix that. But this book is about Nicholas Flamel, who is a guy who's lived for a very long time, and he has the Philosopher's Stone, or kind of the version of it. It's this book that has a lot of different things in it, and part of it is that it tells him how to create a potion to live forever, and his wife and him have been taking the potion for many, many years. And what happens at the very beginning of the book is that the bad guy, Dr. John Dee, comes and steals most of the book, and they have to get it back from him. The two other main characters in this book are Josh and Sophie, and they are working at Josh is working at Nicholas Flamel's bookshop at the time, and Sophie is working at the coffee shop across the street, which I think Nicholas Flamel's wife owns. I'm not quite sure. Anyways, they get involved in this. It is quite a thick book, so there is a lot in there, and I did find that sometimes the descriptions were a little bit long, but I also really enjoyed them. I can imagine every place that he describes in this book. I love the descriptions, and there's a lot of action in it. I did feel like the descriptions slowed down the action, and it could have been just a tad bit more exciting. But at the end, I didn't really care. I was surprised because a lot of people on Goodreads gave this book a really bad review, and I felt like it deserved a great review. So then I went on Goodreads and I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I hope you check this book out. If you liked Harry Potter, there's no School of Magic in this book, but it has that same feel. Do note that I thought this book was about kids, but instead it has 2 15-year-olds in it, so it's not a kid's book. I mean, it is, but it isn't. So if you're thinking that it's too young for you, don't think that, because it's not. So here are the two books, The Alchemist and Cirque du Freak, A Living Nightmare. I recommend both of them. They were just fun, more light in this case, but fun, light reads. And these are kind of my children's younger teen picks. So enjoy! Bye, guys!